Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where let's just say some companies are more generous than others when it comes to sharing with their shareholders. Today we are diving into a little something from Steele Capital Corporation. Now, this isn't your typical blockbuster earnings announcement, but it does have a sweet little treat for investors provided you are holding the right shares on the right day. Let's call this the Dividend edition of the 8K. And before we get too deep, if you enjoy unraveling these kinds of corporate communications, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. We also have a fantastic community over on Discord, linked right down in the description, where we break down these reports even further. It's a great place to connect and learn. So what exactly are we looking at here? This is a Form 8K, which essentially means Steele Capital Corporation is reporting a significant event that shareholders should know about right away. Think of it like a company's immediate bulletin board for important news. And the date that really sets things in motion for this report is the 17th of November 2025. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter, or at least the announcement part. Steele Capital Corporation itself is the company we are focusing on. They are incorporated in Maryland, and that little number 814-01351 is their commission file number, like a unique identifier in the corporate world. And just as a quick, not so exciting detail, their IRS employer identification number is 85-1,327,288. They've got their principal executive offices in Charlotte, North Carolina, zip code 28,244. One of the tidbits they provided here is their status as an emerging growth company. Essentially, this means they qualify for certain regulatory flexibilities, often related to financial reporting. They've checked this box indicating they are indeed considered an emerging growth company. And they've also indicated they are not using the extended transition period for new or revised financial accounting standards. This means they are keeping pace with the latest accounting rules like everyone else. Alright, the juicy part. This section, generally referred to as other events, is where companies disclose happenings that aren't covered by the other more specific sections of the 8. And for Steele Capital Corporation, the event of the day is all about rewarding its shareholders. Drumroll please. On the 17th of November 2025, the company's board of directors made a decision to declare a dividend. Now, what is a dividend, you ask? Think of it as a company sharing its profits directly with its owners, the shareholders. This particular dividend is set at 0.1337 US dollars per share. That means for every single share of common stock you own, you are going to get just over 13 cents. It might not sound like a lot for one share, but if you own hundreds or thousands, it starts to add up. Now, when do you get this money? The dividend is actually going to be paid out on the 14th of January 2026. But here is the catch, and it is a crucial one for any investor. To be eligible to receive this dividend, you have to be a shareholder of record as of the close of business on the 19th of November 2025. You can't just buy the stock after the 19th of November and expect to get that payment. You need to own it by that specific date. It's like getting your name on a guest list for a party. And finally, signing off on this report is Douglas Applegate Jr., who holds the title of Chief Financial Officer. Hes formally stating on behalf of Steele Capital Corporation that the information in this report is true and accurate to the best of his knowledge. This is a standard but important part of any SEC filing, ensuring accountability. So what is the takeaway here? Steele Capital Corporation is a company that's not afraid to share some of its financial success directly with its investors. While this report doesn't give us a deep dive into their overall financial health, like a quarterly earnings report might, it clearly signals their commitment to shareholder returns through dividends. For investors, especially those focused on income generation, this is a positive signal. It shows the company is generating enough profit to distribute some back to its owners. Of course, the actual amount, $0.1337 per share, isn't going to make anyone rich overnight, but it is a consistent pattern of returning value. The key thing to remember is that critical date, the 19th of November. If you are an investor or looking to become one, mark that date to ensure you are on the record to receive this dividend. What's interesting is that this 8K focuses solely on this dividend declaration. It doesn't provide any context about the company's performance that led to this decision. Typically, dividend declarations are tied to strong earnings or positive outlooks, but here we have to infer that. It would be beneficial to see a deeper financial report alongside this to understand the broader financial picture. However, as a standalone notification of a dividend, it serves its purpose clearly. Looking longer term, the strategy of paying dividends can attract a certain type of investor, those who prioritize steady income over rapid stock price growth. This can lead to a more stable shareholder base. However, it also means that the company might be retaining less capital for reinvestment in growth opportunities. Whether this is the right strategy for Steel Creek Capital Corporation depends entirely on their industry, competition, and long-term ambitions. Without more data, it is hard to say if this is a sign of robust health or simply a way to appease shareholders with limited growth prospects. Alright, that is our breakdown of Steel Creek Capital Corporation's latest filing. What are your thoughts on dividend payments in general, and this specific declaration? Do you think it indicates strength or something else? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this analysis helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Corporate Decoder for more reports like this. And don't forget to join us on Discord. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.